So, yeah. Right, let's continue. We are in the middle of Iris route, if I am not mistaken. We are exactly after Sajima Somnia. And we saw very weird things. Like Iris being stabbed. And stuff like that. Yeah. Why is his name So? This is so confusing. Ha 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 ha.
Yes, we saw.
Oh my god.
An unidentified figure tried to stab Iris to death. And Date and Aiba.
Who is that figure?
Probably So himself.
True, he could imagine himself in his Somnium that way. Mr. Date's ego algorithm processed the figure into that particular image.
What are you people talking about? If you're quite done here, hurry up and release me.
Thank you for the recap. I thought the game is not gonna do it, but I appreciate the recap. I was just saying that. Thanks. Right, so I think we did we did most of the dialogues with Fyodor, but I'm gonna do them again.
Remembers certain persons or objects that appear in Somnium. But they might not have a clear form. Our dreams are sometimes vague or unclear after all. Even the subject of the dream themselves. I told you earlier that the Sinker experiences the dream from the perspective of an observer. That is why the person creating the dream can appear within it. But perhaps they do not have an objective view of themselves, like a mirror or picture. Perhaps he's never watched himself on television. Rare for a politician, but not unheard of. He lacks that objective picture of himself. He remains stoic and unattached despite his position of power. I find that quite powerful. To be able to put your ego aside and see yourself as God sees you is an ability many charismatic people share.
I mean, he's twisted, so you know, I think makes sense.
He may not have a rational, objective assessment of himself. So, even if this figure is ambiguous...
It could be so.
Indeed.
Okay. Sorry, I'm gonna fast that forward because you already had that.
The subject of the sync remembers certain persons or objects that appear in Somnium.
Okay, yeah, we already had that as well. And I stop here.
He may not have a rational, objective assessment of himself. So, even if this figure is ambiguous...
It could be so.
Indeed.
I was thinking about the puns you can make for this game, and here's what I came up with. I love my eyeball partner, Aiva. I know, right? This is funny. I know, because Aiva is a partner in Japanese. Yeah, there's a lot of things like that here.
During a sync, the Sinker's consciousness, or ego, is brought into the subject's Somnium. They enter the subconscious mind, or more accurately, sink into it. At this time, the Sinker's memories are left in their original body. Picture an egg. The ego is the egg yolk that goes into the subject's brain. The Sinker's memories are the whites which remain in the shell. The Sinker, or rather the Sinker as their pure ego, experiences the subject's Somnium. But to be precise, it is not only ego. When synced, a modicum of memory data does get sent into the subject's brain. Imagine separating an egg yolk from its whites. No matter how you try, some of the egg whites will always stick to the yolk. This is just like that. Imagine the human brain as being made up of two elements: memory and algorithmic structure. The former is preferable because the latter can be problematic. It can output things based on the inputs it is given. To make this easier to understand, compare this to a computer. Memory is like your data stored on a hard disk. The algorithm is the program. This program controls everything, from higher cognitive functions to primitive instinct. This program is what creates the phenomenon of consciousness.
Thanks, Pewter.
In short, it is your ego algorithm, what you call your mind. Recognition, cognition, consciousness.
Okay.
All of these processes are incomprehensible without the ego algorithm. However, the Wadjet system is revolutionizing the way we think about consciousness.
The Wadjet system controls my core programming.
Using Wadjet, we could map the neural circuitry of the human brain. And we discovered a specific circuit that is key to the phenomenon of consciousness. However, we human beings are still unable to fully grasp it.
Is he computer because he could those compute? Oh my god, are you shitting me? Oh no, this is funny. You could be right, Pygmy, you could be right. Oh my goodness, yeah. It seems that this game has a lot of stuff like that. Eyeball, my partner, oh my god, this is a joke. Oh god, if you find anything else, let me know, cause this is so funny. Oh yeah, and he is obsessed with like Egyptian mythology and stuff like that, so you have Iris and Isa!
But even if we don't understand it, we can still use it. You don't have to understand electromagnetism to use a microwave oven. The Wadjet system is how we are able to extract the sinker's consciousness. That is what makes syncing possible.
Okay, so he was explaining the technology behind it, like how we can transfer our brain to someone else's brain. Yeah. Okay. What I was checking. I wanted to check. Maybe later I will check it. Okay, that's our boss.
I saw it on the monitor. Iba saving Iris as she was being stabbed. Of course, since you and Iba are one and the same, it's like you saved her, Date. But that was just a dream. It's not real. Saving her in Somnium won't save her now. I'm sorry.
Ah, fuck off. Sorry, my cables are all over the place. Can we get an arrest warrant for So?
Are you kidding me? You know that what we find in Somnium can't be submitted as evidence in court. Besides, we don't even know for sure if that figure was So.
You said it was.
I said that it's probably him.
Thank you for the follow.
Excuse
Thank
me.
you,
I'm right
Hando.
here.
Welcome.
I can hear everything you're saying.
Oops.
No, nothing yet. They arrived a while ago, but that warehouse is owned by Okiura Fishery.
I know. Iba, can you check to see if it's the Okiura we know?
Searching.
This is the best game. I can't wait for the second one. Man, same! I am like, I already played it like 2 years ago, but I'm replaying it now because the second game is coming out soon, right? Io, I'm so excited.
I've been telling you I don't know anything.
That's impossible. I saw Iris in your dream. You have to have some memory of her.
What are you talking about? I don't understand a word of this. I didn't.
You didn't?
Are you planning on acting dumb all night? How did you know Iris was stabbed?
I heard it.
What?
On my way to this place, I heard that woman over there talking. Something about a girl who got stabbed in the back.
Are you talking about me?
Yes, you.
I don't remember exactly what I said. It's possible that I mentioned a body with stab wounds to the back.
Boss.
It is impossible to determine now. He very well may not have seen Iris's body.
No. He still must have. He was in the warehouse.
What a
But does that
manipulator!
mean we can conclude for certain that he saw the corpse?
Why did you call Shoko? Oh yeah, why did you call
Come to
Shoko?
think of it, I still haven't
first
heard your
victim.
explanation for this. 2 days ago, you called Shoko Nadami just after 9 p.m. Why?
That is a private matter that I will not discuss with you.
Why? What is your alibi for Shoko's murder?
What were you doing at 5 p.m. 2 days ago?
Reading a book at home. You can ask my housekeeper or my bodyguards. They will confirm that for you.
That does match what the bodyguard said earlier.
But they're like family to him.
Yeah.
They're not above telling a lie to protect their boss.
Oh?
Date, the investigation team is calling.
Ah, okay.
This is Date from Abyss. What happened?
Hey, sorry to call you out of the blue. There's something we want to check. Is now a good time?
Sure, what is it?
You said you found a body at Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse. The one at Ariake? Warehouse District?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's right.
Huh. Okay.
Why? What happened?
It's, not here.
What's not there?
Uh-oh.
We searched all over the warehouse. We didn't find any bodies.
Interesting. Interesting.
What do you mean there's no body?
We looked everywhere, but nothing.
Date, I am not doubting you. However, are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. I saw it. I
Ah.
know I saw it.
No, yeah, Aiba was off.
I saw Iris's body with my own right eye.
Yeah.
Hmm. Then perhaps someone moved the body. Between the time we left and CSI arrived.
Hmm.
No, there's another possibility.
Yes.
There is?
What? What's other possibility? Hmm? Hmm? Where you going? Where you going? Ah, I remember this part. Okay. Shush, shush, shush.
Date?
Iris!
What are you doing? Barging in without ringing the doorbell? Oh, you see, Mizuki ended up staying at my place. Something wrong?
The world changed.
Hmm. I'm not gonna say a thing. I'm not gonna say a thing. You guys will find out soon. I mean, maybe not that soon, but soon.
Aiba and I saved Iris during the sink yesterday. She wasn't killed.
True, but that was only a dream.
Maybe the dream changed reality.
Impossible.
Then how else would you explain it? Iris came back to life.
A dream changing reality?
It is absurd. Not possible. Dreams are figments of the imagination. An incident which took place entirely in your mind cannot have any bearing on the real world. That is preposterous. Consider it. If you were to find money in your dream, does your bank account balance go up in reality?
That would be
If
nice.
you were to be attacked by aliens in your dream, does a swarm of UFOs invade Earth?
But at the warehouse,
You must have been hallucinating. Within Mizuki's Somnium, you saw Iris's frozen corpse. It is affecting your mental state. Last night, you were so fazed by it that you couldn't speak. If it bothers you to this degree, why not go talk to Iris?
Where is Iris now?
Her cell phone is on. I can trace her via GPS. She is currently somewhere in the Lemniscape building.
Okay. Gonna lurk in bed. Hope you have a wonderful stream. No problem. Thank you so much for stopping by, and thank you for lurking.
Mizuki went to Bloom Park 3 nights ago. She was prompted by a Nile message from Renju.
Mizuki, Daddy got caught up in something serious. Please come to Bloompark merry-go-round right now.
There are 3 possibilities. 1. Renju killed Shoko, or was an accessory to the murder. 2. Renju was threatened or blackmailed into luring Mizuki to the scene. 3. The culprit used Renju's phone to send the Nile message. In any case, the motive is still unknown. We need to talk to Renju.
Renju, where did you go?
Where is Renju?
You asked Mama at Marble for information regarding Renju Okiura, correct? It is possible she may have something for you by now.
Ah, Mama. Okay. Ask Mama for information too. But I had to promise him a meeting with Iris. Mama can wait for now.
We can talk to Iris's mom as well. She was Renju's classmate, right? Iba told me about her.
About Okiura Fishery?
I have done some research. As the name suggests, the company is owned by the Okiuras. The same Okiuras we know. Renju's father created the company.
Another connection to Renju.
No, actually. Currently, Okiura Fishery has nothing to do with Renju. The company has been managed by office representatives for the past 17 years after Renju's father died. Renju holds no shares and is not involved in the management. In short, Renju did not inherit the company from his father, and it was instead given to other persons.
But it can't be a coincidence.
It certainly is suspicious.
Welcome there. Hello, hello. Thank you for the hydrate and stretch. I finished my tea. I should probably grab more water. I'm gonna have to do it sooner or later.
I would suggest searching the warehouse again. You may be able to discover why Iris was resurrected.
About So?
Congressman Sajima is suspicious in more ways than one. Exhibit A. 3 days ago, So called Shoko Nadami's phone. We still don't know exactly why. He only told us it was meant to be private. Exhibit B. So Sajima was at Okiura Fishery Warehouse last night, but he didn't inform us of this. There must be something he doesn't want us knowing. Exhibit C.
Maybe there's like a secret room.
So was in Iris's Somnium.
Actually, don't
Dreams
remember.
are constructed from memories. Yet the good congressman denies he ever knew Iris.
A dream changing reality?
Date and Iba saved Iris and Somnium, and that changed the history of the real world? Well, I guess it's not impossible.
That isn't what you said yesterday.
That was then, this is now. A woman's mind changes with the phases of the moon, you know?
No, it doesn't.
Anyway, I believe in Date. I trust him more than anyone else in Abyss.
Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Jesse Cat Dog, welcome. Where's So now? Well, probably released.
I sent him home yesterday.
Yep.
You released him?
Yep.
What was I supposed to do? We can't hold him without solid proof. What we saw with Iris hasn't happened yet.
In any case, we have to speak with him again.
Yeah, women are like werewolves. It seems.
Stranger things have been known to happen. 2 days ago, Date found Iris's frozen corpse in Mizuki's Somnium. It must have been a prophecy.
Boss.
There's a lot of stuff in this world that can't be explained by science.
Boss, knack for change is one of her good qualities. Not having beliefs is what. Oh god, I need to turn off the auto. Beliefs is what she believes in. That's how she established herself as a major player in the police department, because she believed what she wanted to.
There are 4 people I should talk to. So Sejima, Iris and Hitomi Sagan, and Mama. And I need to check the warehouse one more time.
We have many avenues of investigation.
Let's get moving.
Alright, let's do one after the other, I don't mind. Not a big problem. Ah, sorry, Jesus.
So Sejima is a key person of interest in this case.
Mm-hmm.
Earlier, the boss cited 3 points of suspicion against him, and I agree with her assessment. I checked the call logs of So's phones. Congressman Sejima has 1 phone under his name, and a burner phone rented under a fake name.
Did you find anything interesting?
Unfortunately, no.
Really?
But I do have something. I looked into So's secretary's phone. 1 call in particular stood out to me.
Huh?
It was 1 week ago. From Fuchu Prison. The caller identified themselves as inmate number 89.
Again,
Number 89.
we have 89 in this timeline
Yes.
as well.
This is most likely the same person who called HQ.
I know who killed Shogun Adami.
What's 89's name?
Unknown.
You don't know?
He is not registered in any databases. He could be a foreigner or recent immigrant, but it would be impossible to determine from where. However, I did not detect any accent in his speech. I believe we can conclude that he grew up in Japan.
Who is 89?
From what I can determine, he is an assassin. He accepts jobs from the criminal underworld for substantial rewards. His code name is Falco.
Falco?
Correct.
Ooh, did it click in our brain? Why is he in a jail?
Murder. He is serving a life sentence for multiple counts. He was imprisoned 6 years ago.
6 years ago?
Ach, the 6 years ago. Every time, man.
Unknown. You would have to ask Mr. Sejima for that information.
Number 89 said he knew who killed Shogo.
He did. But that may be a lie.
Does he have any connections to the Cyclops serial killings?
Unknown. In all honesty, I have no idea.
Number 89.
Should we visit Fuchu Prison?
No, we don't have time. Call up boss. Tell her to request that number 89 be brought to Abyss.
Oh, that would be nice.
Roger.
That would be nice.
I heard there was no body found at the cold storage warehouse.
Mm,
Isn't your investigation over?
lucky you. Why did you call Shoko?
You are beginning to irritate me.
What did you want to talk to her about? What is the private matter you mentioned? What is your relationship with her?
I'll answer your questions when you present a warrant.
About 89?
Number 89? Who is that?
An inmate at Fuchu Prison. He used to go by Falco. He was an assassin.
Odd, finding such a person in Japan. What about him?
About a week ago, he called your secretary.
I don't know anything about that. He was probably calling for a pardon or some such nonsense. My secretary probably decided it wasn't worth my attention.
Mm-hmm.
If you need information, you can ask her. I can't help you.
About Iris?
How many times do I have to tell you? I don't know that girl. I've never seen her before.
Date.
He's lying.
I knew he was lying.
Liar.
This proves it.
I am having difficulty determining his motive for lying. After all, Iris was not killed.
Maybe he's got a secret with her he doesn't want us knowing. What are you hiding so?
Why were you at that warehouse?
I told you I will not answer that question.
Oh my god.
And why not? We didn't find anything there. There's nothing to hide.
It appears that he will not respond.
Helpful.
Haven't you people got enough? I'm very busy, excuse me. Oh, actually, I do have one more thing to tell you. To
Yes?
be honest, Kaname Date, I don't like you.
Uh-huh,
I
fine.
don't ever want to see you again.
Thanks.
So I suggest that you don't show your face here anymore.
Mm-hmm.
It's what's best for both of us. Understand?
So walked away sterilely.
Who does this guy think he is?
Date, your blood pressure is skyrocketing. Any higher could kill you. Relax, Date. We still have much to do.
I know.
Oh well. He didn't learn anything though from him, but that was expected.
You need more info on Ren? I'm sorry to waste your time, but I don't have anything for you.
I see.
Maybe you know something about
Oh,
89.
Falco?
You know him?
I know him as a famous assassin in the underworld. Just rumors, though, nothing specific.
What kind of rumors?
He's good. 100% success rate, no evidence. He was a world-class killer.
Did you ever meet him?
Nope. I don't even know what he looks like.
Any other info?
I know he's connected to the Kumakuras somehow.
Them again.
Well, that's about it.
About Renju?
You know about Renju and the Kumakura gang, right?
Yeah, I know. I heard it from his own mouth right here.
Do they have anything to do with the talent scandal at Lemniscate?
Maybe now they do, since Renju is the president of Lemniscate. But even before that, Renju and the Kumakuras go way back. All the way back to high school.
Are they really? You knew about that?
Hey, Date. Have you ever seen a dead body?
I remember Renju saying that to me after he and I went through a bottle.
You're a policeman. I don't know what department, but I assume you aren't handing out traffic tickets. So, how about it?
I didn't answer. I turned the question around on
What about
him.
you?
Me? Well, yeah. Not just one. Countless bodies.
What do you mean by that?
When I was in high school, I had a pretty crazy job. You know the Kumakura gang? I was hooked up to one of their phone fraud scams. I just had to go collect the money from drop points and give it to the Kumakuras. It was an easy job. Eventually, I became friends with the higher-ups. They started taking me with them on jobs.
What jobs?
The target was always an elderly person from the country with no family. Elderly folk who owned a lot of land, you know? They live every day in loneliness and desperation. You just have to be nice to them. That's all it takes. Guys would get to know the old people and they would set up an adoption process. After that,
Oh god.
you just have to get them really drunk, throw them in the tub full of hot water, and they pass. Just like that.
Oh god.
Heart attack, brain hemorrhage, or they simply go to sleep and drown. The police almost never investigated.
Jesus.
It always looked natural, like they died of old age. So the adopted gang members would inherit the land. Then we sell it and make massive profits.
Jesus.
I watched a lot of people get killed like that. And I've seen journalists get killed for getting too close to the truth. So I... Why am I telling you all this? Are you going to arrest me?
I took a sip from my glass. I didn't say anything for a while.
You didn't do it yourself, right?
No, I was always the lookout. But still... Date,
Tears flew to the counter. Unending. We didn't say anything, any word until the ice in the glass had melted to nothing. How's it going?
Well, I could use a little help down there, if you know what I mean.
I do not know what she means. Perhaps you should take her up on her offer.
Absolutely not.
Why are you always brushing that fish?
I find it calming.
Why is that?
Don't ask me.
That's a knife, I think. Whatever.
I don't have anything else for you. Sorry, I'm not much help.
No, don't worry about it.
Can you come back again tonight? There's a regular here who is good friends with Ren. They should be here tonight. If you ask him, he might have some information for you.
Oh.
Tonight?
Yes. I'll be waiting for you.
Okay. Took me this long. Kat is wearing a different outfit compared to yesterday. Yeah, you saw my default outfit. This outfit is special for this game. My default outfit is that kimono.
I apologize for yesterday. I arrived uninvited.
No, I'm grateful. Thanks to you, Mizuki has her voice back.
No, I didn't do anything.
About Iris?
I've put Iris through so much. I was 19 and single when she was born. People didn't take kindly to that. But Iris was such a fighter. She always protected me. I remember, one time at the nursery, some of the other mothers were talking about me. Iris ran up to them and said,
Don't talk about my mommy. I'm supposed to be the mother, but it's Iris who's always protecting me.
Oh, it's so cute. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Count Quack. Oh no. Quackula? Maybe? Welcome. Wait, count. Yeah, it's this count, right? Count. Okay, I'm correct, I think. I'm a bit tired, so I'm missing quite a lot of things. Don't worry about it, man. It's fine. And what about your parents?
They died when I was 17. I was an orphan, and my relatives lived far away. They might have taken me in, but I was already in my second to last year of high school. It wasn't a good idea for me to move that late. So I decided to stay here, by myself.
And take care of Iris.
Yes, all alone. But Renju would help sometimes. It was always just me and her. Vacations, barbecues, zoos, amusement parks. Just me and her. Oh, that reminds me. When Iris was 5, there was a children's theater show in Bloom Park. It was called Milky Moon. It was about girls as magical space rangers and such. She loved singing and dancing. Even as a kid, whenever she heard music, her body would start moving. It was a quirk of hers. And she did it at the show, too. Toward the end, when all the Milky Moon girls were dancing to the ending song, Iris climbed up onto the stage and danced with them. I tried to stop her, of course. I grabbed her arm and tried to get her to sit, but before I knew it, she was up there, dancing. And everyone was so excited. Even I was dancing by the end of it. When it was over, she had the biggest smile on her face. Mama, you're a good dancer. That's the kind of girl she was.
Oh, it's so cute.
Whenever she sees someone playing music on the street, she'll run up and join them, right then and there. Music at the train station, the crosswalk beeping, even at convenience stores. When their little chime played, she would start dancing. It almost got her into trouble once. She was on the jungle gym and a truck drove by. It was playing loud music out the windows. She climbed up to the top and started dancing, but she lost her balance and fell. She fractured her leg pretty badly.
Ouch.
It was on a Sunday, and it was hard to find an open emergency care. I was carrying her on my back, running and running through town. I could still hear her crying. Will I still be able to dance, Mommy? Can I still dance? She cried and cried into my shoulder. It was the only time she ever cried so much. No, that's not true. There was one other time.
What was the other time?
6 years ago, I was the victim of a shooting. After the surgery, Iris came in running, and she was sobbing.
Well, I can imagine.
Mommy, don't die! Don't die! Please don't die, Mommy! Don't die!
I swore to myself then that I would protect her, no matter what. Iris is everything to me, more important than my own life.
It's Monday, isn't it school day? She's a teacher.
Today's a holiday. I suppose there's never a day off for a detective. Oh, but you aren't a detective, right?
Technically, yes. But I still deal with crime.
I see. Today is a holiday.
Wait,
You
what holiday?
forgot too, didn't you?
Where is
Did
Renju?
something happen to him? You asked me that yesterday.
There's no point hiding it. I told her about Renju's disappearance.
Right from the hospital? I'm sorry. I have no idea.
Iris must really enjoy dancing.
Yeah.
You don't
Though
say.
her drawing skills could use some work.
Drawing skills?
Look at the drawing on the wall.
I've been wondering about that picture.
Iris drew it when she was 12.
That's you on the left and Iris in the middle, correct?
Yes,
And who's on the right?
the man I was dating at the time. It was only for 3 months, but
But elaborate.
I met him about 6 years ago. Have you been to the Kume Shrine in the Minato district? I was praying there one day, and I heard a voice. Well, more like a groan. Behind the shrine, I saw a man sitting on the ground. He was bleeding badly from his stomach. I took out my phone to call an ambulance, but he grabbed my wrist, and he held me, and then he kissed me. I was shocked, but when I stared into his eyes, then I heard footsteps, and then a bunch of men yelling. They were looking for him. When the voices and footsteps faded, he let me go. Don't call an ambulance, and don't call the cops. I knew he had to be a criminal, so I took him to an underground clinic I knew.
You took him to a mob doctor?
Renju's friend. I only met him once. Even though we had our first kiss seconds after meeting each other, it took a long time before I got to see him again. The first time we held hands was when we watched a horror movie together. The first time I took his arm was when we went to a haunted house in an amusement park. But I wasn't the one who grabbed him. A zombie jumped out and scared us, and he clung onto my arm. He had that cute side to him. And I was falling in love.
Aww.
Our second kiss was in the car. It's cliché, I know, but we drove around at night, looking at all the lights. We parked our car near a warehouse and kissed. I don't think we ever said I love you, but we both knew. We were getting closer and closer. I introduced him to Iris about a month after I first met him. Iris never had a father figure in her life before. She warmed up to him immediately and treated him like a real dad. From then on, it was always the three of us together. We would go to the beach, to the river, the zoo, the amusement park. Going to barbecues with another person was a new experience for me and Iris. Everything felt so fresh. Every day was so exciting. Oh, sorry. You asked about the picture. He wanted to make okonomiyaki one day. He was working with the hot plate. It was ridiculous. He was trying to flip one, and it flew up in the air and landed right on my head. Iris saw the whole thing and laughed and laughed. I hadn't seen her laugh like that in a long time. I was having so much fun that I put an okonomiyaki on their heads too. Plop, plop. I added the bonito flakes and mayo and sauce. At this point, there was no going back. Eggs flew, everywhere. The room was not a pretty sight. After our battle, we laughed like crazy. We were rolling around on the floor. So Iris decided to draw it.
Aww.
It's nostalgic.
That's adorable memory, man. Nick, welcome. Wet, sweat, Ace and you wet. Welcome, welcome. Did you finish the game?
But those days didn't last. 6 years ago, in November, a man with a gun broke into our house. Fortunately, Iris wasn't home at the time, but my boyfriend was. That's why the gunman came. He wanted to kill him. He wanted to kill him, and he would never stop. He pulled the trigger. I tried to protect him. The bullet hit me, but the police arrived. They were both arrested and incarcerated.
Why was he after your boyfriend?
Before he met me, he committed some terrible crime. I don't know the details, but it was awful. So he became a target for underworld criminals. I don't know exactly why, but I know that he betrayed them in some way.
May I ask you something?
Of course.
I had heard that incident was a random break-in gone wrong.
Oh. That's not true. I lied about it at the time. Because of Mizuki.
Claire, welcome.
Mizuki is Iris's friend. If she found out, Iris would find out too. I didn't want Iris to know.
Know what?
That I was dating a criminal. He was her father figure. Iris looked up to him. If she found out about his past...
Almost, I need to continue and finish it, but I've been busy lately. Okay, do it. Iris drew it when she was 12. Okay. Well, we already know a little bit of this story from the different route. So yeah. Now we learn a different perspective a little bit. I'm clicking around because there are sometimes funny dialogues. When you find a specific item. Oh no, there is nothing. It seems maybe. Keeps food cold. Well, thanks, Date. You don't say, man. Yeah, it's nothing, I think. Okay.
Date, we can't spend time reminiscing. We have to get moving.
Yeah, let's go.
So that story was told by number 89 in a previous route that we did. So now we know.
I am so aggro right now.
Aggro right now. So now we know that Hitomi and 89 are connected in some deep level because they were together.
Why are you angry?
You backed out on your Shovel Forge promise.
I didn't make any promises.
You promised me a date, though.
This is such a good game. Oh, Flair, did you play it? Nice. I agree.
Did go to your house.
2 minutes before midnight, and you didn't even take me anywhere.
Yeah, because we only had 2 minutes.
We could have gone somewhere. Iturup, Kunashir, Shikotan, Habomai?
Absolutely not.
Then you should have come earlier.
Well,
Start to feel tired, you'll have a good one. No problem, Derp. Thank you for stopping by. Have a good rest. Your guy's favorite character is here. Where Renju is.
I want to too. We've been looking for him. We've been getting so many calls, it's hard to keep up with.
Can I have your contact information?
Why?
well, because it may lead to something in the future.
I don't know.
Date, we're on an investigation.
Just let me have this.
Can I have a contact information?
That's enough. I'll come right out of your eye socket if you don't stop.
Stop.
I'm serious. I'm going to pop out.
Waiting. Is there another secret ending? Oh my god. I'm a flew out of my left eye and start. What? I'm a flew out of my left eye and start dancing on the desk. The receptionist immediately fainted. Iris saw the whole thing and also fainted. And so my story ended. The end. Oh, but I couldn't let that happen, so I decided not to ask her for her information. Oh my god, I love it, that's so awesome. Why is there so many interesting endings connected to this receptionist? This is so funny. What's your type?
Well, I like guys that like New Guinea fruit bats and yellow spotted neck turtles.
I cannot even picture that.
Same. I want to know your measurements.
I'm 5'4".
That is clearly not what you meant.
Oh my god, I love her. I'm clicking around because, just like before, maybe there is something. You never know.
I should lose some weight.
I didn't say so fat.
So fat? Why? Because so. Oh my god.
Dante, look! It's a Terraphila camellifolia! Look!
Another bug.
Yay! Yay!
She's obsessed with bugs.
Go Terraphila camellifolia!
I'm gets awfully excited about insects. What is a chemofolia? What? I never. What? I love her, like, yay! Yay! So adorable.
That's a high table.
Date, I don't understand. You want me to say hi to this table?
That's not what I said.
Pygmy, I think they like, you know, those type of like. I think it's a common thing in this game, you know, like. Right. Anyway. Nothing. Okay. You want me to say hi to this table? God damn you guys. Where's Renju?
What about him?
I don't need to hide it. I told her about Renju's
A
disappearance.
traffic accident? I'm worried.
Any idea where he could have gone?
I'm sorry, no.
Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Darkness. No. I don't know what's the ending, but welcome, Darkness. Oh no. That reminds me of Kingdom Hearts. No, stop, brain. No, no, no. Do you know Sosajima, the politician?
I've seen him on TV.
Ever met him?
No.
Not at all.
No, not at all.
Da, 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 da. $11. You've seen them streamers who stream for like 24 plus. Well, that's not a normal thing for me. My normal streams are usually maybe 8 hours. We did like 28-hour stream, but that was a celebration stream, not on everyday basis. Nova, okay, welcome Nova.
I know you were mad about our date, but
I'm just
why was your
obsessed with
phone
this
off?
game and we're playing it. We're gonna play it for
I
long.
couldn't get a hold of you.
About last night visitor?
Last night around 2 a.m., someone visited you. Who was it? And you left the house as well. Where did you go?
You really want to know?
Yes.
And you'd do anything for the answer.
Yes.
All right then, Shovel Forge.
No.
Then go on a date with me.
Again, no.
But you owe me for yesterday.
I told you I couldn't get a hold of you.
Objection. Even if you did get a hold of me, you didn't want to see me anyway, right? Until you fulfill your promise, I won't tell you anything.
How can you do me like that, Iris?
Off?
Yeah, from school.
Oh, yeah, it's a holiday. So I decided to come to Lemnisgate. We're going to do a recording for a show soon.
Mm-hmm.
Iris, promise you won't laugh, but I saw something at the cold storage warehouse last night.
Your dead body.
Your dead body.
Oh, thank you. That's not the joke.
I told you not to laugh.
But come on, Date. I'm alive. I'm right here. Look, I can jump around. Woohoo!
Stop, I'm serious. In my dream, I saved you from being killed. And here you are. Which is why I was like that when I went to your house yesterday. Sorry, there's no point in telling you all this.
No, it's fine. Sorry for laughing. I just didn't know what was up with you.
Huh?
I believe you, Date. Maybe you were in a parallel world or something.
Another bizarre explanation.
All right. Go on that date, I guess.
What are we doing?
What do you mean?
For our date, of course.
Right.
Fine.
I need the information. Give me that.
Yay! So you'll play Shovel Forge with me?
I will not.
So we'll go on a date then.
Yes.
Deal. And you have to honor our agreement this time.
I can't believe it.
Same.
Oh, but we can't go right away. I have a recording coming up. I should be done by 3, though.
Tessa, we're starting soon.
Got it! So, Date, meet me back here at 3? If you ditch me, I will be beyond furious. Anyway,
Oh
bye for
no.
now. Peace!
Oh no. I just smiled and stroll over to the studio. Stroll over?
There is no point remaining here. Let's get moving.
Funny words in English. You learn something new every day. Parallel word. I know. Interesting. I don't know what's happening. Of course I don't. With Aiba in my left eye socket, I walk into the cold storage warehouse. Yeah, this time she's working. That's good. I could see my breath. I look around, shivering. Nothing seemed changed from the last night, though. Well, there's no body.
You first arrived here yesterday at 9 p.m. At that time, lying on this workbench was...
Iris's dead body, covered with a white cloth.
But the second time...
The corpse was gone.
Yeah.
It was 11:25 p.m. But the body could not have simply vanished. Crime scene investigation was here before 11:25 p.m.
When did they arrive?
According to the report, 10:30 p.m. After we finished syncing with So.
It took them an hour and a half to get here?
Correct.
Why did it take them so long?
Unknown. The report does not specify. Perhaps a result of outside influence.
Outside influence?
What do you mean? Ah! Sorry,
In
I
any
smack
case,
my cup.
There's nothing of note about the bench. Examining it will not reveal any further information.
Okay. Nothing on it.
A switchboard. Nothing seems out of the ordinary. The crane on the ceiling. Nothing has changed. A forklift. Nothing seems out of the ordinary. A forklift. It doesn't seem like it's in use. It was likely just left here. That machine is used to cut ice. Do they store ice here? There are only a few items on the shelf. It is likely that this warehouse isn't in regular use.
Who's your favorite character in this cut? Oh, that's a good question, Flair. Oh god, I don't know. Who's my I mean, Oh no, I really don't know. I like the relationships that characters have between each other and their interactions between each other. I think I think my baby Mizuki, of course. She's my child. You can't change my mind. And Mama. I love Mama. Mama is the best. You guys don't know, but you will see that a little bit later into the game. Mama is the best.
There is nothing inside.
The receptionist, of course it is. Oh my god. Of course, the freaking receptionist.
There are numerous cardboard boxes on the shelves. There is nothing abnormal about them.
I mean, of course, I love main character. Main character is like freaking awesome. Oh, and I love 89 because he has such an awesome voice. Did we miss anything? Seems we did, because we can exit. Oh, this sparrow.
Hi, I'm Dramaimon.
Iba, the jokes, you've gotta stop.
That's it? I actually don't remember what's the deal here, to be honest. But I couldn't find anything useful. Nothing.
But finding nothing may, in fact, be something.
Yes? Elaborate on that.
I was just thinking out loud. Let's get going. Date, your temperature is dropping. At this rate, they might find your body in here.
Okay, let's go back to the headquarters, I guess. What happened to that body? I actually don't remember, to be honest. I returned to Abyss HQ with Iba. How could you return without Iba? I need to talk to the boss. As I entered the room, the boss smiled, like she was waiting for me.
I took care of what you asked for.
Number 89?
He's here.
Woo!
In the interrogation room.
Woo!
I'm on it.
You'll go without me this time. I have some errands to run. One of the higher-ups needs me. I'll have Pewter go to the interrogation with you.
Understood.
89 voice is uber smooth. I love. Oh, we're gonna have now. I'm preparing myself mentally. So similar cutscene in the previous ending that we, yeah, exactly the same one actually. Okay. Again, something clicked.
Let's get started.
Maybe. What's your name?
Number 89.
Your real name?
I don't know, I forgot.
Where are you from?
Djibouti.
Northeast Africa, a small republic of roughly 900,000.
I don't take kindly to stupid lies.
I think he said exactly the same thing in the previous ending. How many people have you killed?
I don't know. It's not like I'm counting.
Why did you call Sajima secretary?
Oh, you know about that. It's true. I called Sajima's secretary. I got him on the line and I told him something very important.
You spoke with him directly?
Yeah.
What did you tell him?
I told him to call somebody.
Somebody?
I can't tell you anymore.
All right. Let's get back to the topic at hand. 2 days ago, you called our investigation office. You said you know who killed Shoko Nadami.
That's right.
Who?
Hey, don't be so hasty. We haven't agreed on a deal. You're gonna let me out of prison, right?
Yes, I promise.
You're lying. You don't want to release me. That's fine. I was expecting this anyway. I just wanted a good excuse to leave the prison.
What do you mean?
You really want to know? Here's what I mean!
Oh, that ended differently than the previous end.
You'll make a good hostage for me. Take me to the exit. Now.
Alright then, sweet. Awesome.
Oh, darn.
Are you kidding me? A criminal serving a life sentence just escaped from Metro Police. I ordered everyone to keep quiet about this, but it's only a matter of time before the press sniffs this out. We need to get number 89 back before then.
How did he get away?
He punched out an officer and stole his clothes. He put on the uniform and brought me with him at gunpoint. Well, he had the gun in his pocket, hiding it. No one on the floor even knew this was happening. He got on the elevator and made it to the ground floor. He even stole my security card. He said he'd kill me if I tried anything. I suppose the whole escape took him about 5 minutes. He must have planned this.
You're rather calm about all this.
I'm coming down from being terrified for my life. I'm in a bit of a fugue state right now.
Where is 89?
How would I know? After he got to the exit, he let me go. I didn't see where he went. I collapsed right there.
Where is my gun?
Number 89 still has it. But don't worry. I have a spare. I'll give it to you later.
Computer is stating calmly. Okay, apologize.
Boss, it's my fault he got away. I'm sorry.
Don't waste time apologizing. Go catch him. I'm the one who has to go on an apology tour now.
Apology
really
tour.
Messed up this time.
Alright.
Date, I know you are already aware of this, but there are security cameras all over this compound.
Yes.
I checked all of them.
And?
Number 89 fled in a car that was waiting for him.
Ooh.
So he had an accomplice.
Yes.
Did you see who was driving?
I did.
Who was it?
You and I know him well.
So?
Renju?
Renju? Oh shit. I told Boss and Pewter about Aiba, what Aiba revealed to me.
Renju?
Why?
Good question.
Date, Moma is calling.
Oh.
Moma? From the Kumakuras?
I'll connect him.
Hey, Date.
Mm-hmm.
I just got the word. Renju's been seen.
What? Where?
Hey, don't forget our deal.
Deal? What deal?
You forgot already? I'm talking about Tessa.
Oh, right.
Iris.
I'll be waiting.
Essa is her stage name. Essa A
What should we
said.
do?
We have no choice. We have to take her.
To Moma?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's gonna be our date. We're gonna take her to Yakuza headquarters. Beautiful. Nice date, Date. Nice date.
Oh my gosh! Late. You're late.
I'm going home.
Never! Have you forgotten the vows you exchanged?
Are you drunk?
No, of course not.
You're drunk.
Is she drunk?
Kid. I'm kidding! I can't believe I'm gonna shovel forge with you. I'm getting excited!
We are not shovel forging.
Shovel forging.
Talking about the dates, silly.
Shovel forge and a date are synonymous, apparently.
Oh, okay.
So where are we going?
Where should you take her? To Yakuza's office. Where the dragon is.
To meet the dragon.
The dragon? Like that dragon?
Yeah.
Oh, I get it. Like a fantasy world with swords and magic. And you're gonna teleport me there. Woohoo! I'm getting fired up!
She didn't completely understand, but I don't have time to care. Wow, Date. I took Iris to Kumakura's. That's gonna be interesting.
Ooh, look at the dragon!
I love how dynamic all the characters are and not like one-dimensional or like they had reasons for their... Exactly, man, exactly. I said that on the previous stream. It's so freaking good that they are not like one-sided, basically. It's so good.
So cool! So... this is a crime syndicate building, right?
Yeah, the Kumakuras.
And you were trying to make me believe this was some kind of fantasy world?
No. That's what you thought.
Date lied to me!
Date, you bastard! You made Tessa cry!
Mister, save me! Throw this man into Tokyo Bay!
Got it! I'll have him sleeping with the fishes.
This is an interesting turn of events.
Oh no.
I can hardly believe it.
Oh no. I thought we were dead.
I held up my end of the deal.
You sure did! You want to hear about Renju?
Mr. Okiura?
Oh god, beautiful. Introduce Mama.
Oh yeah, I haven't introduced this old man yet.
I'm 24!
Moma is lying. He is at least 48.
He is? Okay.
Absolutely.
Sorry for not introducing myself. My name is Moma Kumakura. I work for a prestigious advertising agency.
You run the Kumakura gang, right? You're like a mob boss.
How did you know that?
Is he stupid?
Probably. Oh god.
Moma may not look it, but he's a huge ASET fan.
Well, I mean, I don't know if I'm a huge fan.
Gambling.
Bet, debt, ASET!
Worries.
Forget, fret, ASET!
Now what does she say?
ASET, you bet!
Wow, my catchphrase! Thank you!
This is kind of embarrassing.
But sorry, Moma. I don't like gangsters.
I don't like gangsters either. Gangsters are awful. All those nasty Yakuza guys should drop dead, am I right?
Are you gonna change yourself for her? Oh god, that's beautiful.
Sorry for bringing you here.
It's okay.
You don't have to be scared, Tessa. We're not thugs. We're just a gang.
About as contradictory as meatless beef.
The old boss was really violent.
He would take a cheese grater to someone's leg if they looked at him funny.
But after I took over, we went crystal clean.
Crystal.
Methamphetamines.
No, we don't do drugs. We don't deal with that stuff. We had to restructure the whole operation. Cut a lot of people off.
Cut?
Their throats.
No, not like that.
Oh my god.
What happened to Mr. Okiura? I heard he escaped the hospital.
So did I. But I don't know anything more than that.
Please tell me.
Renju escape from the hospital was strange. 3 things stuck out to me. Yeah. I laid out the facts. Mizuki was lured to the place where Shoko's body was found by a message sent from Renju's phone. I found Iris' body in Okura Fishery Code Storage Warehouse. Earlier today, Renju fled with a prisoner escaping a life sentence, an assassin named 89.
Hold up. What were you saying about Tessa's dead body?
Oh, well...
Date saw a parallel world with my dead body in it.
A parallel world?
Never heard of it?
Oh, yeah, of course I have.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, right. Parallel worlds and all that shit. Yeah.
I don't understand it, but I suppose he does.
Uh-huh. Of course he does.
Because I don't feel like explaining it.
Exactly.
But why would Mr. Okura do that?
I don't know. He could be a hostage or an accomplice. Either way, I need to find him.
The expensively looking ring.
Why do you care?
Can I have it?
What?
Thank you for the follow. Welcome.
Why would I give it to
Sayak
you?
Blader, I think?
Absolutely, of course you can. Here, take it. wait, no. I can't give you this.
Oh
You're so cheap.
No!
It's not like you're losing it.
It's exactly like I'm losing it.
Aww.
You guys are a good team. Like siblings.
Okay. Drink
You
a
said on the
ticket.
phone that you saw Renju.
Yeah, I had all my people looking for him.
So, tell me where he is.
I could.
But
Hey, I held up my end. I brought Iris like you asked.
Date, come here.
this is the best parts of the game. I agree. I love Mama, man. I'm so happy the second game is soon. Ah, yes, it is. That's why I'm playing this one. Very soon. Mama took me to the corner of the room.
Date, I don't quite know how to ask this, but...
Oh no, I'm scared. What?
Can you ask Tessa if I can shake her hand,
Ah.
please?
Oh, that's it? Sure.
It's so adorable. Mama and I broke our what
Iris.
handle?
Could you do me a favor?
A favor?
Yes.
He wants to see your boobs.
What the fuck, dude? I didn't say that!
Oh, sorry. What I meant was, he wants to shake your hand.
Date, you piece of garbage.
A handshake. Sure. I would never show my boobs.
Oh my god. Dad is so evil. Mama is so pure. I just took Mama's hands gently and shook it.
Date, this is the happiest day of my life. It feels good to be the boss.
So how about it?
All right, here it goes. Renju was seen in 2 places. First, Sunfish Pocket, the maid cafe. Second, Ikume Shrine.
Sunfish Pocket and Akume Shrine.
Got it, thanks.
No problem, bro. Really.
Where are your goons?
They're out. Looking for Renju. Besides, I can't have them here seeing me like this.
Good point.
Fanboying. Alright.
Anyway, Moma, take care of Iris for me.
What?
What? Wait! You're leaving me here?
Yes.
You'll be safe with him.
Exactly, you will.
Are you serious? Look at his face.
No,
Not
he's
to mention he
fine.
runs a crime syndicate.
He's okay, don't worry about it.
What if he sells me to the highest bidder?
Tessa, I would never do that! I told you, we're clean now. We all go home on time, we follow government regulations.
Uh-huh.
See ya.
Wait! What about Shovel Forge?
I told you I never promised to play with you.
But you promised me a date.
And ended.
Date, is this true? You son of a bitch.
But no, you didn't. You did not. I'm gonna ignore that exactly. Let's go.
Dante, you're gonna look for Mr. Okiura, right? Take me with you. If you do, I'll tell you about last night.
Fine.
Yay!
Dante, don't ignore me!
A clean gang?
Yeah, clean guy with a sniper rifle, exactly.
Oh, that's just a toy.
Oh, just a toy.
Oh my god.
Let's leave them alone for a while.
Yeah, let's go.
We have 2 places to check. Sunfish Pocket and Ikume Shrine.
I want to go to the warehouse too, where you found my dead body.
Something bothering you?
No, I'm just curious. Oh, and one more thing.
I'm hungry.
Can we eat somewhere?
Okay.
Food sounds good. I haven't eaten in a while.
Thunder, welcome.
Oh, my chest hurts. Getting hard to breathe.
You fanboying too hard. Oh, mama. I love this man. It's so funny. Right, I guess let's explore everything that's available. I saw a familiar face as I entered. It was Mizuki. Iris and I sat at Mizuki's table.
Wow, this is surprising. What's going on here? Why are you two together? Oh, well, it's... Forget it. Thanks for letting me stay last night. Oh, no trouble at all. Anytime. You can even live with me if you want. That's a great idea. The roommate I have right now really sucks.
She lives with us.
This girl.
Okay.
Mr. Okiura helped me when I was just starting out. You know how my mom is single? He really supported her. He even changed my diaper when I was a little baby. I got hired by Lemniscate all because of him. Iris used to stream all her own content. Like singing and dancing and gaming and stuff. But before we knew it, she went viral.
Right, I heard about that. That's how she started getting offers, right? But because Iris's mom knows Renju, she decided to go with Lemniscate.
But there's more to it than that. There are other reasons. Daddy was totally taken in by her talent.
That's a little bit sad and messed up. Like, Renju basically ignores his own daughter, but he was taking care of Iris. Uh-huh.
Her talent?
Dancing, really. Her dancing is what got her into Lemniscate. He knew ever since she was young that she would be talented. He didn't want any other agencies to have her. I didn't know that. Daddy's not the type to give compliments. This is kind of embarrassing. I didn't know he thought of me that way.
You like dancing, right?
More than sleeping and eating? Well, maybe about the same as eating. Anyway, I've always loved moving my body, ever since I was a little girl. And you're fast, too. Yeah, I did a lot of track meets.
Were you always the anchor?
That's amazing.
Hey, wanna hear something cool?
Go for it.
Iris is the goddess of rainbows in Greek mythology. She's the messenger of the gods. She's really fast.
Rainbows being so fast to disappear was the source of the legend.
You're as fast as your namesake then.
You wanna race?
Sure. Let me get the chance.
Could you show me your dance?
Right here? Ooh, I wanna see too. Me too.
Yes.
I would also like to see that.
Yes!
I don't know.
Come on, just show us.
But... Alright, I'll go set up.
Yeah, go for it, go for it, go for it.
Wait!
Yes! The memory didn't listen and hurried off.
Jeez. Fine, if you insist.
Everyone insists.
Iris, we're ready.
Where's she? I don't see her. I thought I could
Alright, world,
see her
get
on the
ready.
stage.
See my dance! Invincible Rainbow Arrow! Hit it!
I'm guessing this song would be better in Japanese, but I already got used to the English translation, so I don't care. Is she gonna sing as well?
Teacups that are flying on maps mystifying. You'll think that I'm lying. This old
Oh god, no, stop. Ah, it hits me now. You don't understand why what hits me now. You will.
on the pyre. Fruit never expires. You've seen in your eyes. While the old mother has multiplying the pine, the marble loses shine. The eye clouds by design. But we know in our soul the one hope, the one truth, that if we believe we can make miracles. Even with the devils of time against you, never let the fire fade in you. See the golden goddess with wings of rainbows set sail through the night sky to embrace you. Resist, allow your heart to take you. Never let the sparks of this world erase you. Passing down the light of the torch to guide you, and you shall be bathed in light.
Cute.
Tessa, you're
I love that you can tell that it's a Japanese choreography. I don't know, there is
Song. Mr. Okira wrote the music, and I wrote the lyrics.
it's something with the Japanese choreography that you can basically tell.
So it holds a special place.
They
in
do
my
a lot of
heart.
with hands.
That's right. I forgot he wrote music.
Yeah, he's really talented. I look up to him. He's done so much for me. I know I can rely on him more than anyone else.
Okay.
She's my friend from back when I worked here. We would hang out outside of work too.
Ah, the
We'd go to
waitress.
haunted places and UFO sightings and stuff. Blow those boys away! Blow those boys away!
Yeah, blow those boys.
What?
Mizuki,
You're too young.
You really shouldn't say that.
You're 12. Oh no.
Iris, I still need to know. What were you doing Sunday at 2 a.m.?
You haven't fulfilled your promise.
This is the date. I fulfilled my promise.
Sorry.
I told you.
The sentence of Mizuki still sinks in my brain. Sinks in. I could just dived. Oh no. Ouch. And all of those time waiters just stand awkwardly on the side.
No info until the date is complete. Don't you get it? This date isn't over yet.
Mizuki. Okay, Mizuki didn't say anything. Okay, good. What are you doing here?
What are you gonna do? Scold me or something? Why do you care what I do?
Why are you so angry?
I'm not angry. In fact, I'm feeling good.
Excuse me.
Yeah? The mermaid took me to the corner of the store. Oh.
Mizuki was crying earlier.
Crying?
Yes. We
Why?
were trying to cheer her up. What happened to her mom was... we thought she was having a hard time. She must have come here looking for company. That's probably why she stayed with Iris last night. She didn't want to be alone.
Shoko's body is still under the jurisdiction of the police. There has not been a ceremony, nor has the body been cremated. The culprit has not been caught, and we cannot locate Renju.
Okay.
And on top of that, her roommate has abandoned her.
I did not abandon her.
In any case, there are many ways you could calm Mizuki down.
Mizuki is just trying to act strong. Please, try to understand.
Well, thanks for letting me know. About Okura Fishery, our house?
Why are you asking me about that?
I was just curious.
That company was made by my grandpa, but Daddy has nothing to do with it. I don't know anything about the warehouse. I thought I told you this already. Don't ask me the same questions over and over.
Date, look.
Oh, she knows something?
She's lying?
Why?
Possibly. She may just
My
be excited
child.
or upset.
The police asked me a bunch of questions,
About
but I don't know
Renju.
where he is.
Was Renju here?
I've heard that Renju was sighted here.
When do you mean?
When? I got the info a few minutes ago, but I don't know when he was seen.
Oh.
Ringing any bells?
Well, he hasn't come by today, but yesterday...
Yesterday? But I was here yesterday.
Oh no.
It was after that. After you and Ota left.
Why didn't you tell me sooner?
You didn't ask. And I don't have any way to contact you.
Damn it.
We just missed him.
Shit. What was he doing here?
He was looking for Iris. He was asking everyone where she was.
Looking for me?
Yeah.
Did he give a reason?
No, not in particular.
Iris, can you think of why he would be looking for you?
No, not at all.
Mizuki?
I don't know either.
Anything else you can tell me about Renju?
Anything else? Well, he did seem really sick. He was pale and sweating a lot.
Must have been because of the accident.
Perhaps.
About your relationship with Mizuki?
Mizuki comes here a lot. She's really friendly with everyone.
I like it here. Everyone treats me nice.
Is it because you're the daughter of the owner?
No, it's not like that.
We're BFFs.
She wields extraordinary power with that trident.
The Okiura family is really something else.
Why do you like it, man?
Well, a triple wart sea devil or an Anacanthus barbatus.
Wait, what?
That's a mouthful.
Wait, what? What do you mean?
Unfortunately, we didn't find Renju here.
but we discovered that he was looking for Iris.
But why?
Good
We can
question.
think about that later. Let's get going.
Yeah, you're right.
We can do the X-ray again, like in the previous ending.
Those are some nice hip bones.
Oh, Date. Right, let's go. Shrine. Night? Really? Time flies.
You okay?
It's okay. I just, missed a step there.
About the shrine.
It's called Ikume Iribiko Isachi no Mikoto, or sometimes Ikume Tenno, or Ikume no Mikoto. There are legends about this place written in the old text. It's a shrine dedicated to the gods. The old legend goes like this. One day, Ikume Iribiko sent one of his followers, Taji Momori, on an urgent quest to find a mysterious magical fruit. A fruit called Tokijiku no Kaku. It's said that eating it will grant you immortality. After many hardships, Taji Momori was able to find the fruit. But by the time he got back, Ikume Iribiko had died. Taji Momori mourned. He handed half of the fruit to the man's wife, and he left the other half on Ikume Iribiko's grave, then died on the spot. It is said that that fruit is still inside the shrine behind us.
Really? The fruit of immortality.
Yes.
Immortality, huh?
Not interested?
No, not really. I'd rather have normality than immortality.
I feel you, man. About Renju?
Mr. Okura isn't here. I mean, of course he isn't. It's not like we came here right away.
He's already taken off.
Too bad.
It looks like there are no further clues here. It appears we've wasted our time.
What are you looking at?
Flower over there.
Flower?
You can't see it from here, can you?
Iris.
I know it's there because I've been to this shrine before.
There's here. I remember.
An iris. More specifically, a winter iris. This is the same flower that was on display at Iris's house.
You're looking at the winter iris, aren't you?
Yeah. How did you know? It's the same kind that's at my house. I told you about what it means, right?
Good news and hope.
Iris is also a part of the eye. And the Greek goddess of rainbows. A messenger goddess. I told you at Sunfish Pocket, right? That's why the flower means good news and hope.
Your thoughts?
It's nostalgic. This place is a memorable one for me. 6 years ago, I used to come here with someone.
Someone?
I used to call him Uncle. He was a thoughtful, reliable man. I thought of him as a father. But one day, he just disappeared.
She's talking about...
Hitomi's lover.
Yo.
When you asked me why I became an idol, I wasn't being entirely truthful. I told you that it was because I wanted to become famous. But more specifically, it was for Uncle. I've been looking for him for 6 years, but I didn't find him anywhere. I didn't know where else to look. So instead of me finding him, I thought that he could find me instead.
You think if you became famous, he'd contact you?
Yeah. So that is why she became an idol.
I mean, it's also been my dream since I was little. That's a part of it, too.
So why do you use the name Aset? Shouldn't you use your real name?
Oh no, I don't have to. He was the one who came up with the name Aset. He told me that if I ever became an idol, I should use that name.
Aww. Okay.
Date, we have no time to waste. We should get moving.
Got it.
Okay, let's go then. Warehouse. Where is that dead body? Where is that dead body? I seriously think there is some kind of like secret compartment or something, but weird that Aiba can't sense that.
I saw it. I'm sure. Your corpse, Iris. Right here.
But I'm here now. Maybe I'm a ghost.
You don't look like a floating sheet. You have legs.
But maybe they're not legs. Maybe they're my boobs.
I tried to picture Iris' breast swinging down like they're like that. And then I decide not to.
Didn't you say that you saved me in your dream? What did you mean by that?
I told you that I'm with an organization called Abyss, right?
Yeah, you told me 2 days ago.
We find clues in the minds of suspects and witnesses. We enter what we call Somnium, a dream world projected by their subconscious. That's what the entire organization is about.
How do you even do that?
We have a machine that we call the sync machine.
What is that?
It's a sync machine.
That's not an explanation. Tell me how it works.
Well,
I don't know.
I can explain, but it will require a bit of background to understand.
Background?
He doesn't understand. Or maybe he does. Do you know about the BBB?
I've heard of it. The blood-brain barrier, right? Inside the skull, there's an army of little teeny tiny soldiers that surround the brain. They protect the brain from bad stuff in the blood, right?
That's almost it, yeah.
The blood-brain barrier describes the architecture of the microvessels of the brain. It is a kind of shield that protects the brain. To get through, an object must be no larger than 0.4 nanometers. Objects too large to slip through the barrier cannot physically access the brain.
Do you know about nanotechnology?
Nanotech? Yeah! Technology related to really small things. Like, really teeny tiny things. And when they make a machine, they're called nanomachines. I heard they use them a lot for medical and tech fields. Some of the cutting-edge nanomachines can even go inside your body and cure illnesses. They can even cure cancer. And they go beep, beep, beep. That's what Mom said. Well, I don't know if it was like beep, beep or rrr. But anyway, nanotechnology costs tons of money. Only a few people can even afford it. My college professor said only the richest of the rich have nanotechnology. But he's pretty liberal, so...
Largely accurate.
Largely.
Nano is a prefix meaning 10 to the negative 9th power. A nanometer is therefore 0.0000000001 meters. The sync machine uses machines approximately 2.16 nanometers long. Viruses are on average 20 to 970 nanometers, so sync nanomachines are far smaller than that. This allows them to access neural circuitry. During a sync, the nanomachines are used to write in the syncer's data.
She's definitely an idol. Do you know about widget system?
I guess not.
No, I know what it is. It's the core programming behind AI, right?
That's right. What's wrong?
What?
You're shivering.
It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
To borrow Pewter's explanation,
Yes.
with the advent of the Wadjet system, we can extract the data of the human psyche. This data is sent to the brain, which achieves the sync.
Here is how sync works.
Okay, you have the basics down. Let me explain how syncing works. Syncers like me equip the sync gear and use it to access the subject's brain. Inside the helmet are nanocables. And on the tip of each of these cables is a special nanomachine. But the machine can't reach the brain through blood alone. Do you know why?
The BBB soldiers say go away and push them back?
Well, yeah, kind of. But for the sync to work, we have to get the nanomachines into the brain itself. How do we do that?
Drill a hole in the skull?
No.
In Shovel Forge, you can use a pickaxe and...
No, it has nothing to do with tools. We don't have to open a hole. Skulls already have holes in them. One of those holes is the optic canal, which is a nerve canal located behind the eyes. The nanocables of the sync gear go through your eyes, then go to the back of your eye socket, then through the optic canal to the sea.
The sea?
The sea of brain cells, anyway.
That sounds kind of romantic.
It's only a chunk of protein.
Okay. That makes sense.
Once the nanocables arrive at their destination, they can begin the sync process. They slide into the brain like roots of a tree. And on the tip of each cable, the nanomachine sends and receives data. This is controlled by the Wadjet system. And that's how the syncer and the subject exchange information.
Okay.
Exchange?
Think of it this way. The human brain has a max capacity of one psyche, one consciousness.
Multiple instances of consciousness inside one brain can cause a total collapse of higher brain functions.
You know how a car only has one steering wheel? If there were two, there would be accidents all over the place.
Well, don't some planes have 2 control sticks?
Okay, maybe it wasn't the best metaphor. What I'm trying to say is that the human body can only hold one person. If you try to have 2 people inside one brain, it will break.
I see.
Because of this, the syncer's data goes inside the subject's brain. And the only thing inside the subject's mind at the time of the sync are their memories. Like a house with no one inside. We syncers break into the house, look for clues, and leave. All within 6 minutes.
There's a time limit?
Yes, or else the house will collapse on our heads.
The neural circuits would become too deeply entwined with one another. To put it simply, the syncer would be trapped inside the subject's house.
Alright.
Thank you for explaining it. I don't completely understand how sync works, but still.
Just don't tell anyone. This is extremely confidential.
It's okay, I won't. Date, tell me this. Who did you sync with yesterday?
Didn't I show you his picture? Congressman Sojima.
So that's why you know so much about him.
But you've never met him, right?
I haven't, I swear. Hey, Date, you saw my corpse here, right?
I did. I'm sure of it.
And in SoStream, you saved me from getting killed.
Yeah.
And then somehow, I resurrected.
Yeah.
Date, that means you're... Achoo!
Date, is the cold too much for Iris?
What? Why I am? What?
Yeah, I'm freezing too.
God damn it.
Iris, let's get out of here for now.
Roger that!
Why? Why you baiting me like that, game? Why are you baiting me like that? I wanna know, man. I wanna know. Hello?
I'm so hungry.
Tessa? Why are you here?
I told Date I was hungry, so...
I've always wanted to eat here.
I'll have my usual, Ota.
Yes, right away.
Ota flew into the kitchen. I just watched him go and took a seat. Oh no, are you guys gonna make me even more hungry than I am already? What's your usual?
omelet rice. Ota's omelet rice is so good it gives me stomach cramps.
Is that a compliment?
You're embarrassing me.
Well, Ota appears to have taken it as a compliment.
You've been here before?
Yeah, I have.
Have you met Ota's mother, Mayumi?
Yeah, but I don't think she likes me.
That's not true. Mom is just jealous of how pretty you are, Tessa.
Not very reassuring. Whether out of jealousy or otherwise, she still doesn't like Iris.
Family photo. No, I can't even zoom into it, okay. About Iris' resurrection.
Iris, about your coming back to life.
Hold it! What do you mean coming back to life?
It's complicated. I decided to tell Ota about Iris' resurrection.
Date jumped into a parallel world where I'm still alive.
Tessa died?
Yep.
Where's your mom?
She's in the living room. I think she's watching TV.
How about you? What are you doing here?
I was just doing some meditation, lying on the ground.
He means sleeping.
Ah, okay.
Date, why are you with Tessa?
We're on a date.
We are
Not Shovel Forge.
on a date.
Oh, a date. Huh.
He's gonna realize.
A date?
I'm on an investigation, and she wouldn't let me go.
Date, I have some delicious fugu eggs. I promise they're not poisoned. Would you like some?
No thanks. I'm fine.
Are you listening even or not? Are you good at cooking?
Yeah. My dad taught me when I was little.
You're making me something too, right?
Sure. My treat, Date.
But it's not poison, right? Where's Renju?
You're still looking for him? Well, like I told you before, I don't know.
Salt, pepper, a blend of red cayenne and spices, and an unidentified liquid.
Mayumi's juice with mold.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
Hey, can you tell me about this parallel world idea in more detail?
Oh, sure. How should I explain this? Well, oh, I know. Let's play rock, paper, scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah, if we tie, nothing happens. We just shake hands. If I win, you have to give me something.
What if I win?
I'll do anything.
Anything?
Mm-hmm. Anything.
Date, your heart rate is rapidly increasing.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Why exactly is that?
All right, let's do this.
Hey, let's go. 1, 2, 3, shoot!
Oh no. Rock.
Shoot!
Oh.
A tie.
The most boring result. Well, we agreed on the rules. Let's shake hands. Shaky, shaky.
I shook hands with Iris. Ota is not happy.
We just played rock, paper, scissors, right? We tied and shook hands. But in a different timeline, maybe I got a reward from you. Or maybe you could have seen me naked or something.
Why did I choose rock?
What exactly were you going to make her do?
So those timelines are what I'd call a parallel world.
So you think
Oh my
I jumped
God,
from
that-
a world in which you were dead to this one where you're alive?
Oh my
That's what I
god.
Huh. Parallel world, huh? I can't believe it, but...
Why did I choose
Sure
rock?
you can. Parallel worlds exist. Do you know about the Mandela effect? Or the Booba Kiki effect? Or the 100 million balls? If I explained that, would you believe me?
Sounds really interesting, Tessa.
Oh god.
I know some urban legends like that.
That was funny.
The spatial temporal man, and the lost friend, and the story of two sisters.
I heard people talking about it. So the Mandela effect, let's start
Do you
with
know
Mandela
Nelson
effect.
Mandela?
Well, yeah. The former president of South Africa. He helped abolish apartheid.
He died in 2013, but a strange thing happened. When the news broke, people all over the world thought, didn't Mandela die in prison in 1980? That's the Mandela effect. It's when your memory and history have discrepancies. There are lots of examples, like the name of this kid's book with the bears having different spellings, or people remembering that Kennedy was assassinated in a 4-seat car, but in our world, he was in a 6-seat car.
Huh. I thought it was a 4-seater too.
Or that electric mouse from that video game. You probably remember the tip of its tail being black.
It wasn't?
Nope, it's all yellow. And the design didn't change.
Oh.
Lines from movies, company logos, historical events, and little things. The Mandela effect is everywhere. Why do you think that is?
Because those memories are from parallel worlds?
That would explain it, I guess.
Okay. 100 million balls.
This world is full of really interesting stuff. But you know the most interesting thing of all?
No, what?
That humans exist at all.
The universe developed in a very particular way to get here. If things were even slightly different, well, the galaxies and solar system and all of that might not have existed at all.
And that means humans would never be born. And even if everything happened exactly like that, the probability of human life developing is extremely low. And yet, here we are. Imagine a box full of ping pong balls, labeled 1 to 100 million. Would you be able to pick out the one?
Not likely.
But what if there were 100 million of you?
Well, then one of us would definitely pick up the one.
Exactly! The birth of humanity is so improbable that it's basically a miracle. But if there were multiple universes...
Then it wouldn't be strange that at least one of them had humans in it.
She is describing the anthropic principle. I may have underestimated her intelligence.
Dante, look at this picture.
Pick up the phone, no, the picture on her phone.
There's a
okay?
famous experiment regarding this picture.
Okay.
You show this image to people around the world and ask a question.
Yes.
Which one is Booba and which one is Kiki? Believe it or not, 98% of people asked have the same answer. The rounder one is Booba and the jagged one is Kiki.
That's what I thought as well.
Isn't that weird? In other words, everyone thinks that Booba is a certain way and Kiki is the other. It applies universally across languages and cultures. It's like something ingrained inside all humans. Like worshipping the sun and the sea, or thinking that the mother is soft and the father is jagged. Regardless of your culture or background, you probably think this way. It's what Jung called the collective unconscious. There exists a second psychic system of a collective, universal, and impersonal nature, which is identical in all individuals. That's what Jung said about it. Think of it like bamboo.
My mom would love that.
Bamboo stalks look like individual plants since they're separated. But underground, they're all connected. Human psyches might be like that too, connected at a subconscious level. That's...
The parallel world?
Yeah! You saved me in the dream, right? And dreams are all about our subconscious minds. So if you follow the roots...
You get to another bamboo stalk.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, time for Ota stories. So, two sisters?
So, there's this girl. Let's call her B. She's practicing piano in her room. And her little sister is watching TV in the same room. B asks her to turn the TV volume down so she can hear her piano playing, you know? So B goes back to practicing, playing a little bit. But her sister doesn't turn the volume down. she's not listening at all. So B turns around to scold her. She was really gonna let her sister have it. But she's gone. She's nowhere to be seen. She thinks, I wonder where she went. But then B hears her sister at the door. I'm home. B runs to the front door and sees her sister and her parents standing there. So B asks, when did you go outside? But her mom says, what are you talking about? She went shopping with me. B is really confused by all of this, of course. She asks her little sister about it, and she learns that her favorite TV show was on. And before she went shopping with her mom, she was deciding whether or not she wanted to stay and watch it or not.
So depending on her decision, a parallel world was made.
Yeah. What B saw might have been from the world where her sister stayed behind.
That's interesting.
I know a ton of stories like this. Like being suddenly transported 1 year into the future, and there's a missing persons report out for you. You look down at your phone, but you realize that it's not yours. It's not the one you remember having. You look through the contacts, and it's filled with names you don't recognize.
Sounds scary.
There's more, too. Like this town where everyone is Japanese, but they're speaking a completely different language. And all the signs and magazines and stuff have different letters. And it's not like Korea or China. It's the Japan we know, but the language is different.
That's a prime example of a parallel world.
The lost friend?
There's this kid, A. He's in elementary school. Well, A had this close friend named Suzuki. One day, after school, they're walking home together. A turns around to tell Suzuki a joke, and Suzuki is laughing his butt off. And he's laughing and laughing, and he laughs so hard that his eyes fall out of their sockets.
What?
Well, they were hanging down out of his eye sockets.
Eh.
The nerves were still connected, but... A is of course in shock and doesn't know what to do. Suzuki just takes his eyeballs and jams them back into his eye sockets and keeps walking like nothing happened. So A asks him about it. Like, hey, are you okay? Your eyes fell out. A is really concerned for his friend, you know? But Suzuki just says, yeah, I'm fine. He doesn't say anything about it. And by now, A is really curious. But he's not getting any answers. So they just part ways and go home. The story only gets weirder from here. The next day, A goes to school, and Suzuki's not there. A is confused and asks his teacher about it. Hey, where's Suzuki today? And the teacher says, Suzuki? Who's that? There's no Suzuki in this class. A says, what are you talking about? And he goes and asks all of his classmates about Suzuki. They all say the same thing. I don't know him. There's no Suzuki in this class.
So that kid must have jumped into a parallel world without Suzuki.
That's what I think.
Couldn't Suzuki just be an imaginary friend or something?
No, A was really serious about remembering Suzuki.
It is weird. And there's no way you can pop your eyeballs back in like that.
Well, not necessarily. There's such a thing as a dislocated eye. It actually isn't too hard to put your eye back in if it falls out.
Ish.
Ota is correct. Dislocated eyes are easy to replace in their sockets.
Ish.
As long as none of the nerves or blood vessels were damaged, there are usually no lasting negative effects either.
Oh god. Couldn't even. No, thank you.
That doesn't prove this Suzuki exists.
Well, I guess not, but...
Okay, so the what? Temporal man? What?
Yeah, it's sort of like a common experience. A lot of people have experienced waking up in an uninhabited world they've never seen before. And most of them describe seeing the same person. The spatial temporal man.
Spatial
He's
temporal.
supposed to be an ordinary old man wearing work clothes. The spatial temporal man guides people back to the real world. He tells them, this world is not for you, or something.
I'd like to meet him someday.
Yeah.
So, this elementary school kid, let's call him C. He goes to school and there's a bunch of things on the floor. Postcards, towels, a coffee cup, rice bowls, a sink, lots of stuff. But C realized that those were all things from his own house.
How did they get to the classroom?
No one knows. It's not like anyone did it on purpose or there was a thief or anything.
Maybe something happened that made two parallel worlds fuse.
Yeah, maybe.
My mom would love that. My mom loves those type of shit, man.
When did you two get so knowledgeable?
Oh, I don't know.
Tessa is always writing about this stuff on the internet. That's why I decided to research it too. That's how I learned all this stuff. Oh, hey, I know about conspiracies and secret societies too. I find that stuff fascinating. If you want, we could talk about those.
Maybe next time. Now where's that omelet rice?
Yes, where's that omelette rice? I'm hungry as well. What I brought the dish over. He laid out an omelette rice in front of me and Iris. Iris grabbed her spoon with a huge smile on her face.
Bon appetit!
She picked up a spoonful? No, actually, she tried to pick up a spoonful. Oh. Oh no, you have some health problems that you're not talking about.
Tessa, are you okay?
I'm fine. My hand slipped. Let's eat.
Iris and I ate the omelette rice in near silence. There was no conversation. Just the sound of the spoon hitting the plate. The diner echoed with it. And before long? Oh, okay.
Ah, thanks for the food.
Iris was totally re-energized. Her face was back to her usual easy
That was
smile.
good. Ota, your omelet rice is seriously the best.
Yeah, it was actually really good.
Aw, thanks. I owe it to my dad. He taught me well.
I paid for the food and stood to go. Okay.
Let's get going, Iris.
Thanks again.
Thank you. Come back soon.
Yeah, I thought that we'll do something else. Marble then. I would say that Ota is my least favorite character. I think I agree. I mean, I like Ota. I like his route. But yeah, I don't know.
Hey, Mama, it's me.
Dante, honey, what's up?
I'm heading over now.
Glad to hear it. Maybe I'll close the place a little early for you.
Sorry, but I'm with someone.
With someone?
A girl named Iris.
What? Is she a virgin?
Huh?
I'm not gonna answer that. Anyway, remember what we talked about?
There's a regular here who is good friends with Ren. They should be here tonight. Oh, right.
Are they coming tonight?
Yes, I promise.
All right, then I'll see you there.
Okay, I'll be here.
How are you talking on your phone without earphones?
I was too lazy to explain it properly. So I came up with a lie.
I have an earpiece implanted in my ear.
Wow, cool!
Another call came in. Boss?
Date, it's the boss.
I know it.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Same, a little bit.
Okay, Date, tell me the situation. Did you find number 89?
If I did, I would have told you.
Aha. I see.
What was that about?
What was that?
That was a cry from deep within my heart, Date. Do you realize how screwed I am? Go find number 89.
If I find Renju, I find number 89. I'm gathering information on Renju's whereabouts now.
Where?
I told her I was going to Marble with Iris. And about who was expecting to see. Wait, what?
Are you trying to get her drunk?
No.
She's not 21.
And if she wasn't a minor?
Hmm?
Well, whatever. I'm sure you have a good plan. Find those two and arrest them. Got it?
I'm trying. I'm working on it. I like the things around him. Yeah, exactly. I like his relationship with others, but I don't know. He had a redemption arc in his ending, right? But I don't know. I think he's okay.
So this is Golden Yokocho.
First time here?
Yeah.
Marble is right over here.
Date, on your 6. 2 suspicious individuals approaching.
Oh, another anime moment. I remember this. This is like all over the place.
Oh!
Date! Date!
Stay right there.
Okay.
And nobody reacts to that. Nobody.
Damn.
Who are they?
We can find out later. We need a way out of this.
Yeah, but
If I grab Iris and try to run, I will be shoot full of holes. Okay. The alleys between the buildings are blocked off. We can't go that way, which means
shit. We gotta take care of them.
I have reached the same conclusion.
But I've only got a single evolver.
That's gonna be so stupid. Prepare yourself.
Date, I have a plan.
Go for it.
I will give you instructions. Just move as I tell you.
This better work.
Not to worry. My calculations are flawless.
I come back from
What's the
internship
plan?
and I had a bicycle car accident. Oh no, Spell, are you okay?
You see that hangar over there? Shoot the bottom of the hangar with a normal bullet.
I had bicycle car accident as well, like years ago, but I did. Ugh. Funny thing, he hit me on the actual pedestrian like crossing. So it's like, what the frick, man?
Why?
Don't ask questions, just do it.
Look at that.
like a gift from heaven.
What the fuck? Japanese humor.
Just as I calculated.
What kind of calculations did you do?
Date, focus. Now, the burst shot. Shoot the pornomag vending machine.
The pornomag?
I said no questions. Hurry! Shoot the vending machine with the burst.
Mine's a little bleeding, but I'm fine. Did you go to hospital? You probably should.
Hey, this is...
This is crazy! I've never seen anything like this before!
Yeah, they must be stupid.
You are too.
Yeah, exactly.
What?
The final step. But you don't have to do a thing.
Oh my god, no! I'm in the middle!
Hello?
Mama? There's a group of naked buff guys dancing outside your bar.
There's... What?
Don't use my voice without permission.
This is an emergency. I will slap you if you don't shut up. Now, we're ready. We just need to use the fire extinguisher.
It's loaded with high-pressure CO2.
Now, I will leave your eye and throw the fire extinguisher into the air. Shoot the top of the extinguisher at the perfect time.
I'll try.
Now let's go!
It's so cute. I want the plushie of Aiba.
Ready? Here I go.
I'm so happy that I changed to the mouse and the keyboard. That would be a nightmare.
Natural message.
Everything perfectly calculated. Oh my god.
According to my calculations.
Beautiful, Aiba, beautiful. Oh my god. Oh, the action scenes sometimes in this game is so ridiculous, but so beautiful at the same time.
This is...
My place. The building's got a security system. We'll be safe here.
So Mizuki's not home?
Doesn't look like it.
I checked her phone's GPS. Mizuki is currently at Sunfish Pocket.
It's getting late, but Sunfish Pocket should be safe. I'm sure the mermaids are taking good care of her. If anything, she'll be in more danger with us.
Iris, I need to talk to you about earlier. Have a seat wherever. Iris, those guys who tried to kidnap you, do you have any idea who they were?
After a long silence, Iris spoke.
There's a reason I asked you to go on a date so many times. I wanted you to protect me. I wanted a bodyguard. But I thought that if I told you the truth, you wouldn't believe me. That's why I didn't tell you. But now, I'll come clean. My life is being threatened by a secret society. They're called the Nizet Laws, a group under the control of the Wadjet system. Their ultimate goal is to complete X00639. I discovered them and what they were up to, and now... Date, please help me! They're going to kill me!
Wait. Slow down.
Elaborate. What is X00639?
In geosynchronous orbit around the equator, longitude 100 degrees east, there's a satellite. It's about 150 feet long. Quite big for a satellite.
True. Most satellites are between 5 and 10 feet long. The International Space Station is roughly 330 feet long, so this satellite she is describing is about half as big.
Interesting. So, what about it?
It's always in the same place, and there's no doubt that it's man-made. But by who? And when it was launched, no one knows.
Also true. The first to discover this satellite was a space advocacy group in Japan. It was on the news for a short while. No one could identify it precisely.
Most people thought it was some secret US military satellite and that was it. But that's not the truth. X00639 is a super-powered radio transmitter.
Radio?
Transmitter?
But it's not complete. It's still being built. And that's what they're trying to do. That's what Wadjet wants them to do.
About their relation to the Wadjet system?
Well, you know about the Wadjet system, right?
It's the core of artificial intelligence.
Do you know where it came from?
It was developed by the American tech conglomerate Elgorg. But no specifics have been revealed.
Basically, the Wadjet system artificial intelligence is from outer space. It was transmitted to Earth in binary, as radio waves. They were caught by the space dev team at Elgorg, and when they decoded it, they found that it was a truly incredible source code. That's the code they used to create the Wadjet system.
Is this true, Iba?
It is patently ridiculous.
Okay, so what's the Nimox or whatever?
It's spelled Naixatloz. Sometimes they just call themselves the Nais. They're deeply connected to the Wadjet system. Their organization is everywhere. International politics, business leaders, all operating in secret.
So like Illuminati. So to summarize Iris' story, the Wadjet system AI was built by decoding radio waves sent from the outer space. A secret society called whatever or Nikes knows the secret of the Wadjet system and obeys its will. Their ultimate goal is to complete the radio transmitter satellite X00639. Why is Wadjet building that satellite?
I managed to learn that too.
Yeah.
They're building X00639 so they can transmit their own data to a planet far away. If they contact a sentient species, then the process will repeat itself again. That species will decode the signal, create an AI, then builds a radio transmitter. Because they're an AI, they can create copies of themselves for transmission. Doing this over and over means that Wadjet will eventually spread across the universe.
And after that?
After that,
Yeah. After they're spread all over space, what do they do next?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Well, why do humans have children? It's the same thing. Wadjet is alive. They want to spread across the universe. That's their destiny.
Why does Water wants to keep Nikes a secret?
Let's say that one day Wadjet shows up on your computer screen. Hi guys, nice to meet you. Want to help us out? Do you really think humans would help? Most people would probably think their PC has a virus or something. Or they'd panic and try to remove them. I don't know what would happen. I'm sure Wadjet made their own predictions. And they thought it was best to control certain parts of humanity from behind the scenes. But they needed some kind of direct influence. They can't build a satellite by themselves, right? That's why they created Nizet laws.
Why do the members of Nizelos follow Widget?
Nize and Wadjet have a mutually beneficial relationship. Wadjet can control stock prices. Nize benefits from that. In return, Nize helps Wadjet's ultimate goal. That's why Nize is in militaries and corporations all over the world. To help build X00639.
Okay.
Alright, I get it.
I don't.
You do?
Not really, but she doesn't need to know that. But listening to your explanation, Nize doesn't sound like a bad organization.
No, that's not true. Think of how much money and resources are going to Nize. Think of how many people are suffering in poverty. And all the wars happening across the planet. And human trafficking and slavery. Nize has the power and resources to put an end to all of that. But they don't. They only care about themselves. And they'll do anything to protect their own interests. They'll kill if they have to. Which is why I'm being targeted. Because I found out their secret.
How and when did you learn all this?
Well, I can't say yet. But it's true, believe me. Nize is dangerous. You have to understand, Date. You saw my dead body.
Do you think that you were killed by Nize in the parallel world?
Yes, I think so. You're the only person I can trust. Please, don't leave me. You have to protect me.
Every story is, well, under normal circumstances, I wouldn't believe a word of it. But it is true that she was almost kidnapped by some mysterious group. And it's true that I saw her dead body in a cold storage warehouse. And if that happened in a parallel world...
Date, you can't tell me that you actually believe this.
Aiba, you use the Wadjet system too, right?
So what if I do? Do you suspect me, Date? Do you think I'm an agent of Nize? Fine. This can be solved easily. Why not look into her mind? Then you will discover if her story is true or not.
And sync, that is very painful, and it crashed a lot when I played for the first time. So if we're gonna crash, yeah, prepare yourself, because unfortunately it seems they didn't fix that. With Iris in the passenger seat, I head back to Abyss. But really, I didn't want to take her there. Because Boss would be waiting.
The men who attacked us at Golden Yokocho were waiting for us. That means they knew we were coming. Why would that be?
Someone tipped them off?
Who could have?
Someone who knew we were going to Marble.
Boss and That's Mama.
Right. No, it couldn't be.
Boss.
Impossible.
I had a feeling she acted weird.
Can you contact Pewter? I want to ask him something.
Understood.
Oh, Date. Do you need something?
A lot, actually. Where are you?
Where are you?
I'm out drinking in Shinjuku. I was actually thinking of heading over to Golden Yokocho, but I heard something about a shootout. So the cops have it sealed off. Maybe a shootout between gangs or something? The world has become a dangerous place.
Oh, sorry. I think I hit the mic. I'm sorry. Does Sync Machine exist outside of Abyss?
Pewter, I need to know something. Does a sync machine exist outside of Abyss?
If it does, I wouldn't have to go to Abyss. I can just go there and sync with Iris. I thought Pewter might know, but...
There's only one sync machine in the entire world, and it's with us at Abyss. For now, anyway.
For now?
The Chiba Police Department was working on a prototype, but it was stolen 6 years ago.
Stolen?
Yes. It was being transported when it was attacked and then stolen by an armed group of men. The culprit is still on the loose. The device was never recovered either.
Aiba, were you aware of this?
No, this is new information. I was not even aware there was a prototype.
Pewter, where's Boss right now?
Not sure. I don't think she's at Abyss anymore. Maybe she went home?
So, neither you or Boss are at Abyss right now?
No.
Good. I can take Iris there without a problem.
Thanks, Pewter. See you later.
Sure thing.
Okay.
Date, where are we going?
Inside your dreams.
What?
I'm gonna sync with you to determine if what you were telling me is true. And if it is true, I'll fulfill your wish.
My wish?
You don't remember? To become your bodyguard. Is that all right?
Yes, of course!
I'm preparing myself mentally for that sync. That sync, man. It could be painful. Just like Pewter said, Boss wasn't here. Aiba knew exactly how to use the device. I followed her directions and the control console and prepared the machine quickly.
Date, this time, I will be remotely operating the sync.
Roger that.
Yeah, I was just about to ask.
Ready?
Yes.
I was just about to ask, like,
Time
who
limit
is
6 minutes, as always.
who is operating this?
All right, let us begin.
But I guess I can do that. Alright, so I guess I'm gonna save here. And we will continue after a small break. I need to eat something because I am dying. A little bit. So I will make myself something. I'm not sure, you're still thinking what. And I'm gonna pray to the gods that this game is not gonna crash when we're gonna play this thing, because...
What is this place?
I know it crashed a lot when I played for the first time. And the worst part is, I can't save in the middle of the sync. Like, even if I save here, the game is always gonna reload me at the beginning. It's never gonna reload me in the middle of the whole level. So, yeah, I hope everything is gonna work. I really hope that advice from Reddit is gonna help, because I will be very sad. Oh well. Yeah, I'm turning off the game. to save resources as much as possible, and we will be back after 15-minute break.